Hi guys, welcome back. Back on Eire Islands again. And yeah, I haven't done, well, I've done hardly anything on this save game since. Apart from this, I've started converting across the 8210 from 17. As you can see, it's nowhere near finished. It's got the wrong wheels on, and it has no link arms on the back because I have to completely redo them. But apart from that, it's, you know, it's doing alright. I got the mirrors and that working. I mean, if we just jump in a minute, all the mirrors work. Lights don't work at the moment. Steering wheel doesn't currently steer, so I have to completely redo that script, and the driver is currently sat too far forward. I mean, it's good enough for now, you know. I'll do some more later on tonight, I expect, or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Was meant to be doing a stream with Matt tonight on PlayStation over on Twitch. However, my PlayStation controller has seen better days, so I need a new one. So, unfortunately, that won't be happening tonight. But apart from that, we are done. Obviously, I've not been on, I've not finished. Let's just tab across. I've not finished the silage, but we're not going to carry on with that to start with. We are going to take this silage riding back, and take this back. Probably not a good idea to bonnet anyone. But I hope it does well. What we're gonna do is, to start with, we're gonna rake up that straw field to make the swap, so it's a little less hard work for us. And then bale it, and then collect the bales up with the new Anderson DLC trader. And we have bought the bale wrapper as well, just to be doing some round bales. Oh yeah, bit of pedals mixed up here. What's going on? Alright, let's see what there is around here. Right, what we're gonna do, so take this down here. Alright, so how's it going? Good to see you back. What we're going to do is just dump the trailer here for now, and put the rake on the deer, because I currently, wait, actually the rake isn't even here, is it? We're part of the deer up. That just goes to show that I've not been on the save game in a while. What we're going to do is need to tab across to this. So this has the rake on. Oh, that grass needs to be raked up as well, from what we finished off last time, but that can wait. Need to do the straw and get some cultivating done. Get them replanted. We're hitting the trees with the rake. Oh. Alright, take this take this to the straw fields, where you cut straw. Did I mention about the doing the multiplayer game? Basically, all we're waiting for is to what I want to do is I want to finish converting the Ford across, and then once I've done that and made sure it works and everything, then maybe we might get a multiplayer game going. But I mean, if it looks like it's going to take a while, then we're going to do multiplayer probably in a week's time. Going to do it every Sunday on multiplayer. The reason we're not doing it tonight is because I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, because I went out last night, so I'm a bit tired. But yeah, that's the deal with the multiplayer game. Right, let's open that up. Yeah, we're going to rake this up, bale this, collect it, and then depending on, you know, time and that, go and finish the silage. And then, you know, might do some of it in bales tonight, like this field in front of us, might do some rounds. And then take the bale wrapper out and forage. Just for something different, but obviously we'll finish the silage in front of us first. Not sure we can be in a Lex anyway. But yeah, me and Matt were playing on going on PlayStation tonight, but I can't exactly play with the macro controller. As if you've been checking out our Twitch and watching our streams over on Twitch with Todd, my left analog stick doesn't work very well, but now it has well and truly packed up and not working at all. Which means I can't sprint, which, you know, ending was pretty pointless if you were just walking around everywhere. but unfortunately I would on Modern Warfare 2 you can't change what the left stick does, whereas on Black Ops you can, but unfortunately Matt's Black Ops isn't updated because his PlayStation's run out of storage, and at the moment he's currently playing doing videos on Killing Floor. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. He streamed it earlier on. Really use that swap actually, because I can get that. It makes less work for us. But yeah, so we will just do this long and grueling task of having to rig all of this up to make it easier for ourselves. If I used a bigger machine, we don't have to do this. But we will upgrade per se. That's up to you guys, the viewers, of what we should get. Oh, and by the way, for the multiplayer game, because there's only 4 other farms, 5 entered in this one, there'll only be Matt will be on here as well, so that only leaves 3 spots for you to get and be able to join in, so everyone's done own a farm each. So you know, only 3 of you can actually have a yard to yourself. The rest will just have to be, if we get a lot of people wanting to join, then we'll probably open it up a little bit more and you'll have to work for us, you know, do bits and bobs, which we don't have a problem doing. Then guys, if there's any lag in the stream, it's caused by OBS. I've updated it now and, you know, it's still got issues. But I mean, I play on my Marware one, obviously just recording, and you know, that's fine. So I know it's not the laptop, thank God. It's a pretty high-end gaming laptop, so you don't expect problems with it. And it's got a decent enough graphics card, so. What I do need to do, guys, with the Ford is also add, obviously, these type of sounds from a, sort of an older style tractor, because at the moment it only has bass Dean ones, and it's only a bass Dean one off of I think it's off the New Hollands, I think, the small New Hollands. So I use the chassis to convert it across, but it turns the sounds as well. So I need to change all that, but I mean, I literally been and ding literally about half hour before I started the stream. I was just testing it, and like I said, I need to do the link arms in the back. Obviously I need to position the farm, position everything correctly. I need to move the camera as well, move it back a little bit, but you know, I'm not going to rush it. I want to convert it across, and I want to convert it across properly. So obviously I want to put the proper wheels on. They look more like TW wheels. Not gonna lie, they look more like TW wheels. I mean, I could convert it. I could put so as an option of different decals, of TW decals. That would look good smart. Not going to lie. If you're wondering why I do on stream, why I do third person view more than I do interior, is because most of the time on my Marwell game, I'm literally driving first person. So it makes a change, you know, because this isn't meant to be a realistic series. It's, you know, it's not a roleplay series. This is just having fun and chilling out, you know, so we can do anything we want. It also gets good pictures, you know. One has good pictures available. We're probably, well, we're more than, well, no, I'm probably going to say we're about halfway done. Tuesday night will be the next stream, but before that there will be a Black Ops stream. I will get my controller fixed by Tuesday. Well, I hope I get my controller fixed tomorrow, so, or at least, you know, I'll take the controller apart and see what's moved, and get on PlayStation with Matt, so bring some more Twitch content with Black Ops, or, well, no, Black Ops Modern Warfare. There's quite a lot of straw there, actually. I don't think there'll be that much. But we are going to put the bales up with the Anderson bale carrier, not the Pro. It's just the one that, you know, it tilts up a little bit and you have to pull forward and they slide off. I like the way that looks. We're going to buy towels this episode as well, so we can start bedding in. Start getting some solid manure to spread on these fields. I don't deal with lime, I don't use lime in real life, and I don't use it in game. Well, I say we haven't used it. We've used it like twice. We generally use a Marshall Mouse better to get out. So. Alright, 2 rows after this one left to do. But yeah, guys, it's probably going to be I wouldn't say a short stream, but it wouldn't be a super long stream. Probably the same as the last. I don't know. Soon. The reason I don't do super long streams, guys, sorry about that, let's check something. The reason I don't do super long streams, guys, is because I like to do an hour or so of gaming, then go off and do some editing and, you know, modding, and then, you know, test it. And I also got to do recordings for my world, and for some reason the schedule of videos hasn't come out, so also if I only do an hour tonight, it means I can manually upload them, because I don't know what date's on with that. That's a bit annoying though. So yeah, just cruising along. What we shall do now, just do it, turn off, hold her. We'll take it back to the main yard for now. I'm not planning on raking out grass in that big fields today, not on stream anyway. If you're new around here, guys, drop a like and subscribe. It's appreciated. So we'll go through there. Yes, it is. Right, what we will do is take this on the back. So there's the wrapper. We'll just part this by the feeder and the wrapper. We do need a bedder as well. I'll do. Just turn off. We'll jump on out. Alright. As the John Deere City tractor that can drive the beta, we will take that. Let's jump in the JD. What might happen is, guys, during the week I might have to record some of this, like sort of open series as it were. That's not really bad, yeah. Don't know why I thought it would. Because I'm currently in the process of moving. So to make up for the lack of content, I will record it, because obviously I'm not going to be able to stream. And how is that stuck? There we go, here we go. The physics of FS really do frustrate me sometimes. What would it do? Just spin it around like that. Get it stuck again. And pull it out like this. There. Let's head on out to that field. This is nice and easy across the road. Probably get hit by a car. So AI lunatics. Unfold the beta, drop the turn that on. Alright, let's get baiting. Bail the rest of this and then pick them up. See, even this tractor struggles to pull this baler, but it's not even a big baler. But, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really enjoying doing this match, but like I said, might have to do some in videos where you can leave comments of what we do, because like I said, in the process of moving, won't have a lot of time to stream. I definitely don't have any time to do streams in the day, so why I can only do it on an evening. I mean, like I said, I did plan on doing it like 10 o'clock, so I wanted the stream to start at 10 o'clock, but I got caught up with modding that forward and I didn't want to stop whilst I was midway through. I thought I'd do it so it's playable. Really, John Deere, you're going to struggle with this beta? Oh, come on. Any bits we missed those we'll just do back there at the end. Like this little bit here that the rage missed, do back there at the end. Quite a fair few bills out here actually. Didn't think there was going to be that many. So those are obviously the yield of the crop because it's the starting seeding swaths. I thought, like fields. And I thought, that's a good start. And then I could just bring cultivator out here and cultivate it up. But still a few bills, however, definitely. We'll check at the end of this field how many we got out. So I got 24 bales out of the field next to it. So if I get 24 out of this field, which I'm going to quite easily, 48 odd bales plus. With the round bales, they are going to be manually stacked because they'll have wrapping on, and I don't think that. I mean, I might get the round bale water stacker because we're only going to lease them because I don't feel like it's a necessity to have the bale stacker when I can stack manually. You know, I don't have a problem with stacking manually. The only reason I got it is I just want to test it out. I wanted the bale wrapper out of it, so it's the closest thing we got to just a normal style bale wrapper at the moment. Which is surprising that it's Giants who brought it out first rather than an actual modder. Crack on with this. Get this done as quickly as possible, and then Try and finish out dry seals and then get around baler. It'll just be the standard Indian round baler. So we're averaging well, out of that we got 2 bales out of that one swath. That's me overtricking that. Which is the exact same as what we had in the field opposite. So it's looking good. What harvester do you reckon we should think we should get, chat? Or if you're not in chat right now, you're watching at a later date and your new stream hasn't come out, well, leave a comment. What harvester do you think we should get? Something relatively... I like to say relatively small. Not the T560i. We're using that in Marwell. I don't want to use everything that we use in Marwell. Yeah, that's 2 bales of swap, so that's good. 2 bales of swap is good. What I was going to do, guys, is release all 3 Marwell videos, but as I'm moving this week, I'm going to record some more once I still got my setup set up with the wheel, and then space them out every other day, because obviously I won't have my wheel set up or nothing, and I'm not going to do videos with just keyboard, so if I can get enough pre-recorded, that should take me over over the space of a week, and then I can get them done. Then I can be back. There'll still be streams on Twitch, because I mean the PlayStation obviously hasn't got any external components like the wheel or nothing. It's just controller and that, so that'll still be going whilst I'm in the process of moving. There'll be one tomorrow night. I can guarantee one tomorrow night. Unless I end up falling asleep or something. Which does happen. I ask the other night. Fall asleep quite a lot. But then again, I have busy days. Right, so after this one we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not including this little swath here. Perfect. Spin around. We'll do that this one. Right, sorry guys, bear with me a second. Sorry, that's the text I had to me. Right. like this a little bit. Lovely job. Right, 4 sauce left. Then we can do pick them up. We'll use this to pick them up with as well, which is the biggest. I would put the New Holland on it, but the New Holland's obviously still in the mower over there, so don't think we'll do that. If we do get time and we do go onto the silage, what I'll do is I'll put the Ford on the wagons, just to, you know, drive it for a bit. Says, who doesn't like an 8210? Haul in some silage. There are a few birds out here. I mean, obviously not loads. I mean, if this field was fertilised, I had planted it and fertilised it, it would be a lot. The yield would be a lot better, but that'd be our next job. Yeah, it'd be cultivating. Start cultivating, and then, but obviously we've got to finish all the grass first anyway. But what we'll do is probably hire this. Now I got the forwarding team. I let it go on the wagons. I mean, I can put this on a cultivator and get a hired worker doing it. As long as I do the headland so it doesn't crash, we can get the hired worker on this. Let's cultivate these 2 fields. And that small field up by the second yard, that's going to be cultivated as well. But that's going to go down as either potatoes or sugar beets. I haven't decided yet. That'll be one of the 2. Something different for change. That hill there is nasty. Alright, last off. Now this field's finally done. Well, that's the end of that straw. And we just done that this little bit, like I said we would. I don't try to do it back for a little bit, so, you know, might as well. Alright, we'll turn it off, unload it. Fold it up, get the baler back in. Don't know why I clicked the indicator and I was out the indicator too much. Let's see if we get a big voltage on there for there. Lovely job. Right, also on the silage trailers, on the silage trailers, going to be using removing the collisions off the tailgate. Lol. Okay, that's not working. Right, okay, we won't be picking out of that then. I don't know why that's not working. Right, oh well. Yeah, that's a standstill field until I can work out why that's not working. We will go to the ford. Right, what we shall do is hook up to the slave trader. But yeah, as you can hear, guys, it actually hasn't got forward sounds yet. It will do soon though. Also, I got sorted the obviously all the attachers. Obviously it's sitting a bit too low right now, but soon still get it done. Yeah, see here, the tailgate hits the side edge and bounces. Obviously, shouldn't. So I'm gonna move the collision on that. Let's hit the side of the shield. Also, it's a lot faster for a Ford, but yeah. But yeah, this will all be sorted by next video or stream, whichever one. Steering wheel, the lot. Just leave that there. Get a screenshot of that. Lovely job. Generally I would put the Ford, when the Ford is finished, the door on the forager will replace the case, but the case will come off and be like a ploughing and cultivating tractor, you know, so it's dot power. So right guys, I will be back in a second. Guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Where were we? The inside is done. Let's do. Right. Turn her on. We will cruise control it. Get this grass in. Yeah, like I said, those when the Ford's finished and it starts link arms, you know, it'll be able to do a lot more, obviously. That'll go on the Forager. There isn't much grass left out in this field actually, not as much as I thought it was. Bear with me a second guys, need to check something. Where are we at? Where are we off to? Bear with me, just checking something. Love that. Right. Right. Sorry guys. Right, what we will do is... No, we won't go that way. We'll go this way. How might even do a new diamond tree? What do you reckon? We won't cruise control this, so we'll go on and hang around. We'll probably put the round baby on the forge, because I mean, I wanted to use the forge a little bit more than this, but it can obviously power stuff. I haven't sorted the PTO attacher out, so the PTO might glitch through something. Or might be a bit lower than what it is, but again, it's a work in progress. So we are going to need to change trailers. Lovely. Right, so try and do it out of cab. Can we do it inside? So it's going to be a lot easier inside the cab. We've done it anyway. Right, detach that. Put it on forward. Right there. Again guys, apologies that the steering wheel doesn't move, but it will be sorted. It's a little bit here that we missed, so we'll go out there and put that up. Not an issue. What we will actually do is go through here. Good thing about this tractor is actually has a good turn something-ish. Because there is, when they go lock round. Let's see how she handles with a full load of grass. Right, Alright, anyway. Alright, let's go. It's nice having a Ford finally in this day, albeit not completed. It's something. Holding a load of grass. Struggling up the hills. It's managing. I know this is only a convert and there's a people that's gonna be like, oh, it's not that great, but you know, it works. Most of it does anyway, but you know, by the time you see it next, it will all work. There'll be link arms, you know, everything. Jobs are done, but until then, like I said, I literally converted this across on and you know, got it in game literally within well, it took me a little while to do, but after a half hour, you know, half hour before the stream started, I just got it across. I was testing it out on my world, so you know, it's not an easy task converting stuff across, because you got to get used to all the new scripts and that. Hence why I need to do the link arms again, because you know, the old ones don't work. And if you try and convert something, try and watch some tutorials just to get the gist of stuff, like the scripting and that. But again, what I need to do with these trailers is look there. If it glitches the trailer a little bit because the collision's slightly too low. So what I'm going to do is change that collision. What will we do with this? This trailer can stay here. Yeah, this trailer can stay here. So I'm going to do some bales. Wait, I got quite a few grass fields actually. We'll take this to the next grass field actually and dump it there, and then dump it there ready. So I will finish the rest of the grass fields that we've already cut. I will finish off stream. There's no doubt about that. So I use it to test this. I mean, you can see in on the bonnet there's a little black circle that's missing. There's a little black circle where the fuel, where there should be another like cap on there. We're just gonna use full speed down here until we get to here. What I was gonna do, I know I said I was gonna do grass bales, but I'm not gonna do grass bales out here. Too much grass out here for grass bales, and the hills don't exactly sit very well, do they? I just dump that there. But at least I got the mirrors not working, so yeah, it's a good start. No beacons on it, and there's a reason for that, because I don't have. I used to have a beacon on mine in real life, but I took mine off. I never had it in game in 17. Right, we'll just leave this out of the field actually a little bit. Alright, sorry. I will mow grass off camera, ready for a stream. Definitely. We're at 4. Does look nice. Just need to change the wheels really. It's just got a few issues, so. Right, so there's no Fords out yet. You know, I thought, well, learn how to convert across to 19 like I did from 15 to 17. Right, there's a few little bits that the rate didn't get there. I didn't get the rate in there. So I put that up, there's that little bit over the hedge over there. There's none over there. So we put this over this side. What we're going to do. Let's head across and do this bit first. Come back up to the top, then go down that. Touch that, press O. Alright, now let's head on back to the yard with this. We're not going to do it around, we're going to do straight on down. So I remember I getting it in there was a bit of a pain, so. Only issue is, can't really see around the corners. No. Just gonna walk in front of a tractor. some parts of the car across the street. We are going across the road. I don't know anything else. We won't take this. On to the next field. We don't take this back to the yard for now, because we're not going to carry on with silage tonight. So we'll just leave the trailer out there and go back. So the trailer can just sit out there for now. There you go. Slip in the hedge. No, it's gonna hit that car. I know. Oh, it didn't. Right. Get around. Take it out wide. Take it back in. Perfect. Right, we'll just and park it back where we started it, really. Back around here. We'll just drive it in for now so I can back it out after. You know, it's not right. Still fairly dirty, just out doing that grass work. There's our little bale wagon. Stop fertilizer on at the moment. Right, we'll take this. We will fertilise this field actually, not in this stream, but in another. Right, take this. Right, stop there. Shut the gate. To be honest, that's what my 1810 has a trailer like. It's slow like that. It just needs to be brought up a little bit there. It's just a little bit. Right, it's the big bit of trailers around this corner. No issues at all. Cruise controller. I will change the max speed of this as well to back down to 21 miles per. Alright, let's get this half load back. I'll do the pit work off stream. I'll do that off stream. But we're just going and bale that little field up. I doubt there'd be much bales out there, but we'll go bale it up. And then probably call it there after that. So I'm going to go and do some more work on this. So, I mean, it has got dirt stain, as you can see by the windows and that. Dirt stain's all mapped. So it has got dirt stain. It's got dirt. So yeah, you know, most of it's done correctly. It's just the wheels, the steering wheel and the link arms that need to be done. Oh, and the sound. So I mean the attachments won't take me literally 2 minutes. Obviously there's no IC in it, like there was in 17, because IC I don't believe is out for 19 yet, like the script for it to be done. So what I might do is just set it to a number pad key. Alright, just done that there. Alright, what we're going to do is we'll take this up and dump it here. Done that there, right. Let's just have a look. Yeah, see, there's the dirt texture. That is getting dirty. So that's alright. We knew that worked. Alright, we'll take this, go down to the store. And the reason I'm doing it in round stories is because I prefer round grass bills. We'll just lease this. Not an issue. So we can what I might do is get like a class rodent mod. There you go. What the? Yeah, collision. Don't know what on, so I'm gonna drive the same. You know, with everything else. Definitely not the tractor. I must just click the wall. Getting tired. But yeah, I'm glad the dirt texture worked. So that's the bit I was unsure of. I was like, well, I'll try and get it across with it. But yeah, I'm glad it does. Alright, let's pop in here. Oh, and I gotta sort the lights out as well, because the lights aren't properly scripted. Right, this would be the real test. Where does the PTO connect to? What's it gonna look like? Not too bad. As you can get out of view. As you can see, that that's where I just gotta move. Them in Giant's header. So that's good. That's literally one other job that I can do once I end the stream. No, that literally will take me about 2 minutes to do. That's the easiest job I gotta do. The wheels not so easy. Link arms again not so easy. Steering wheel, you know, I call that the medium. So obviously I gotta sort the script. Excuse me, gotta sort the script out. New one's where we left it. That field will be moved and that to be silage. Like I said, do that off camera. What I'll probably do is test the old link arms out on either the fertilizer spreader or something, I don't know. What's that path when it comes? Alright then. Oh, we'll just unfold, turn it on. Right, pick up enough, away we go. Now, am I going to be proved wrong that this field is not a lot of grass in? More than likely. Actually, that doesn't look like a bad setup at all. Let's get out a minute to pick. Take a low pick. Big screen, lovely. Take a bonnet pick. Got a picture of some of the mud as well. No, that doesn't look too bad at all. I am going to take cruise control, obviously, right down to 6. So it's nice and easy for me. After that, first bailout's going to be out already. It's already doing better than I thought it would. Unload that. Well, I'm happy the mirrors came across alright. Mirrors, dirt, you know. The stuff that you want. Obviously the link tolerance is important and the steering wheel is important. But that will also work by the end of tonight before I go to sleep. We're gonna put the bale out over this way, just to try and stop it from rolling. Probably will roll. Oh, perfect. So, to any young farmers out there, that's what you do in real life if you're on a hill. If you're on a hill going sideways and down, that is what you should be doing. So yeah, and there are a lot more grass bales out here than I actually thought. This one should be alright. It should just roll into the back of the bale if it does roll. But it did roll it. You can see it went hit the back of the bale. Not an issue. I really need to sort cruise control out on the wheel. I got buttons galore that's not assigned and needs to be sorted. I'll get that up there. Yeah, I think what I might do is make a selection for it to have it as a TW like 5. Because these wheels aren't actually too bad on it. It's obviously not 10 series wheels, that's all. Which obviously you want on a 10 series tractor, yeah? Around there. These bales, what we'll do is I'll wrap them off stream, maybe. Yeah, I'll do them off stream so we can use that to sort out cables, connectors on this. That out there, I don't know what it is. I think it's carrots. But I don't own that bit of land. I ain't bought that piece. So yeah, a few things to sort out of this, but overall, not too bad. Not too bad at all. This won't be, also before anyone asks in comments, you know, the whole shebang. No, this one won't be released because I won't get the credits from MatXJS and I respect his modding. So, you know, I would be annoyed if someone released something that I had made originally. You know, obviously he didn't do the 8-10 parts, he did the TW patch from 17. I've just converted it 8-10 stickers on. Well, decals not stickers, but you know. So it's a fair snoop. Home bears in it. for a small field. Let's get this bit of grass here as well. But yeah, this is obviously my favourite tractor in real life. Is an 8210. So I thought, well, I need it in this game. Yeah, I want to make it easier for us. So it's not going to make it easier for ourselves anyway. It doesn't matter. Right, we are going to. We got one last swap left, so we'll get this done. We won't return the baler yet. I don't know why I just did the quick up. I'm getting see it, guys. This is what happens. Getting tired. So, you know, I'll probably do a half hour of editing to this, and hit the sack, as they say. What we're going to do is, I know I've got it on loose, so the baler can be turned off, folded up. What we'll do is, we've got sheds galore down here. We've got sheds galore back at the main yard, but what I'm going to do for now is, hopefully, if I can, without smashing the beacon light off the top. Put it there for now, and then yeah, that'll be obviously raked up. We'll just head on back to the yard. Cruise control it, why not? But yeah, I got to change the sounds, obviously. It doesn't sound anything like the Ford right now, but it will. Definitely will. Just takes a bit of time. And that is key to anyone who's trying to start modding and that. Have patience. If you don't have patience, you won't mod anything. Because things go wrong in Giants, you know, you could convert something across, and it may lag your game out, and then you're like, well, what do I do now? That's when you know that the conversion's gone wrong and you need to completely restart. Or you could add something to your mods, it crashed your game, you need to restart. I was lucky enough to get the mirrors across when I converted the model. The dirt's come across well as well, so yeah, I was kind of lucky in that sense. What we are going to do actually is put this back up. Actually, no, we won't. Go through there, lovely job. Yeah, so under the rate draw, I'll put all that up in the pit off camera in a minute before I quit the game. But what we will do is park this up next to the case. On the wrapper. Put it there. Turn the old engine off. And yeah. That's the classics. Who doesn't love the classics? But yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to end the stream there. If you did enjoy, leave a like. Remember to leave a subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you get all the notifications when we go live and that. And yeah, until then guys, catch you later.